Hey guys, MC Mura here, and today we're gonna take a look at the balance changes for Marisa in Street Fighter 6. I do think they nerfed her snowball a little bit and some damage nerfs. Well, not really. Like some damage buffs, some damage nerfs. She's a little bit different now. I think they buffed the neutral a little bit and nerfed the snowballing a little bit. So let's take a look at Marisa. The first one are a couple of changes to modern. Again, we're not gonna really talk about them that much. There is a change of the back throw, universal change. You back throw someone, there is more distance. I feel like she gets really further away than some of the other characters, but that is fine. Now, this one is actually a pretty good buff. They buffed the jumping heavy attacks, the charged and uncharged attacks. So what this means is whenever you land a jumping heavy with Marisa, now you're gonna be more plus 13 from this jumping heavy kick. This is good because it allows you to have like an easier time comboing into forward heavy kick, right? And this obviously leads to monster damage. So this is actually a pretty good buff for her, gonna make comboing into forward heavy kick after jumps more likely to happen, so good change. Obviously a buff. Heavy punch, charged heavy punch went from +6 to +7 on hit. It is more plus on block as well. This is a really big deal actually. When you charge your heavy punch now, it's 7 frames. What is 7 frames? It's that medium punch. So when you fully charge the heavy, you get the target combo. Right, so that is a pretty big buff to Marisa, obviously. You weren't typically landing that charged heavy punch that much, to be honest, but still that is a good one, right? And on block you're +4, so you're gonna have easier time walking up and throwing them, or even like going for the command grab and then going for the throw. So yeah, this is a buff, right? It's a buff, it's a really good one as well. Charged heavy kick. This one is a pretty good buff as well. Like I said, they're buffing her neutral, right? Heavy kick now is pretty much harder for them to walk out of this one, right? Kami is assuming the block stands pretty early and they reduce the hurt box, so it's better as a neutral tool, right? So that's good. Crouching medium punch, this is insane for Marisa. They improved the hurt box, so now this is more with punishable. This is a change that they did for a number of characters, and I think that's fair enough. For Marisa, I think that's fair enough because this move, especially in the neutral, because if you happen to land this play as a punch counter, yeah, the damage potential is kind of insane, right? So right force them to kinda make it more with punishable. Normal and charged crouching heavy punch, again proximity block so that people aren't able to walk out of it as easily, and they did make her charged crouching heavy punch safe. Now I haven't seen many practical situations where people use this, right? But they made it -3, right? So it's safer. Again, I haven't really seen that many set play where you get to use this one, so and they kind of did the same for sweep. Her sweep, the charged sweep, is now safer as well. So you charge this, bam, you're -3. Again, these changes, I mean, they're cool, but I don't know if they are that effective or gonna come up that much. Jumping heavy punch got more active frames, so this is good. Now it's gonna be easier to land this. The move is out there for longer. Remember, they also made it so that you got less landing recovery. So yeah, gonna have easier time getting to combo this one and getting combos out of it. So pretty cool change. The two puncher, this is her light punch, the target combo. This one only combos on counter and punish counter. It have less combo scaling, so this is doing more damage. This is actually kind of good because she does get a Sparta kick out of this one, and yeah, so more damage for Marisa. But this honestly is a pretty good one. This is a pretty good change for the character. So this one is really big. Felix Crusher, this is the target combo. They pretty much made it a much better juggle tool. And I've already seen some wicked combos with this one. I showed you that, for example, like let's say you do this launcher. right? You can get it here and then get like a level 2. So that is a pretty cool combo route. I've seen a wicked combo route where you do something like this. I hope I don't fail it. So yeah, no comment on how big of a buff this is for her corner game. And the good thing about this is also a reset, by the way. Like you can reset here. There is like a reset point here, I think. I'm pretty sure I was able to reset with this one. I don't know. I'm sure there is a reset point here, but I don't remember exactly like the sequence I did it at. But I'm pretty sure there is a reset at this point. OD Gladius, initial scaling of 30%. So a character like Cammy, she will be working forward. You happen to charge OD Gladius, hit that, hit super, and bam, that was like 70%, right? This used to do insane damage, right? But now it's doing a little bit. Now it's a little bit more reasonable because of the added scaling. So this one is also pretty good in my opinion, good in my books. Quadriga, I don't know how to say it. This is Sparta kick. As they increase the pushback, so it will knock them down further. That's cool. Failings, opponent cannot recover backwards on a punish counter. So this means that this is the Superman punch. Alright, enough Cammy, enough. So you land this and now they are forced to stand in place and you pretty much get like a setup at this point, right? I did just a regular drive Nash no ender and that was +2, right? So you are constantly getting an OK at this point. You just roll drive rush and you're immediately +2 in their face, +4, so you get more better pressure. So this actually is a really big change for Marisa, right? And OD failings, they made it +4. Remember, this is the one that breaks armor. Gives you at a +4 advantage up from +2. And yeah, this breaks armor, so good change for her. Another buff. Normal and overdrive Scutum. This is the head grab, the counter. This one is actually really big. Now capable of breaking super armor. Now on the surface you will like, alright, this is a big buff. No, this is actually a huge nerf for Marisa. Because let's say for example you are in burnout with Marisa. Let's say that I'm burnt out and Cammy decided to go for a drive impact, right? Now prior to that with Marisa you were able to go for like the stance and I would get a punish here. Right? But because this breaks armor, now I actually don't get a punish. I'm only +2 and I don't get a punish. So this is a really big nerf to Marisa in my opinion. She used to get massive punishes if she got to counter a drive impact. This was one of the unique things about her, but I guess you still got Gladius, so there is the option there. But she used to get like full-on combo punishes with this one, not anymore. So this actually is a big nerf. Another one that is a big nerf, Infold. This is a command grab. Hit advantage from +20 to +18. This means that you now have less advantage after the command grab. So you are less likely to be able to meaty someone. So let's say I go for a command grab here. Let's save state so that we can go. Right, see this? The drive rush medium kick. This used to always win, but now it's gonna trade, right? So the OK situation here is a little bit worse. But I think you can still like bait with heavy kick. Like if you know they're gonna do it. Yeah, you can bait with heavy kick and you get a punish counter. So there is some counterplay, but this is most definitely a nerf, right? This is most definitely a nerf. Feels hard to get a meaty here actually. Maybe a crouching medium punch, but that's not great, so. Certainly a nerf to Marisa. Javelin expanded the hitbox. So again, this is like the Uma tech. They are doing this to everyone. See the Super R2, this got a bug fix, but also they made it better when used in combos so that it's more reliable. Her level 3, this one is actually really major as well. Advantage on hit reduced. So prior to this, Marisa kinda had a situation. Let's say, for example, that we're gonna put Cammy in burnout. Right? I go for a super and she's gonna wake up jab, right? So prior to this, Marisa was able to go for a drive rush crouching medium punch, and it was legit. Like this was legit. There is nothing they can do. But now it's nerfed. As you can see now, the jab will trade. So this does nerf Marisa's checkmate scenario. Against some opponents, if they didn't have super critical art, this was a legit checkmate. But now, not anymore. So the interaction here is gonna have to be more two-player. Overall, I think she will be in a pretty good spot. I think most of the changes, the system changes, work in her favor. She still does massive damage anyways, and now her jumps are gonna be more rewarding, which is a big deal for her. This forward heavy kick target combo change, this is honestly bigger than I imagined it was. So that is really cool for her as well. Overall, I think she will be in a good place after this patch. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment, helps the channel so much. I will be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter and Twitch pages in the description. Thank you for watching and stay safe.